right, so any given day, you have a certain number of spoons, or mental energy. Everything you do during your day takes a certain number of spoons. So, as an idea, as an example, getting out of bed may take 1 spoon. Getting dressed, taking your medicine, these are all things that might take 1 spoon. Something that takes a few more spoons. Bathing, styling your hair, reading and studying. More spoons than that, making and eating meals, making plans with friends, housework. And then more spoons might be going to work, going shopping, going to the doctor, going and doing exercise. The idea is that it is a shorthand way of explaining to people, hey, I've got a certain amount of ability that I can exert during my day that I can dedicate to things. Now, this doesn't mean that somebody can be excused when they do something like go outside and socialize, but they didn't do this bathing part. I'm still gonna make fun of the motherfucker that decided not to bathe and smells like jerk-ass when they go out meeting with their friends. I am gonna make fun of that motherfucker. There is no way around that. However, it is simply the idea that you have a limited amount of energy in the day, and you have... some people have more energy when they start their day than other people do. Like, for me, when I start my day, and I can actually show you exactly what I do. When I start my day, I make a list of everything that needs to be accomplished before my day is over. Actually, me and Fritz have talked about this in the car, because it's one of the things that makes it to where I'm actually able to do any of my work at all. So, if we look at my day today, it might be hard to see it, but this is my list for today. And if I read this list, I have to do, plan out the learning to play Magic the Gathering video. Well, what did I do first thing today? I went to the bar, and I sat down with my laptop, and I wrote the entire script for the video. So that part's done. My second thing is I have take the 3D printer out and set it up in my office. I haven't done that yet. I'll be doing that after stream. Then I have get lunch. I haven't done that. I got breakfast at the bar. Then I have stream 2 topics. We're here. Hi, everybody. We're going to talk about shit. Then I have record 2 TCG videos. That's going to be after here when I'm done. Then I have go to the gym and shower separately, because it used to be that I would go to the gym and come home and shower. Now I have to shower there because I don't have any actual, ability to do anything otherwise. And then dinner and then sleep. Those are the last 2 things on there. Dinner and then sleep. So I write out exactly what needs to happen in my day when I wake up, because if I don't, I will coast through my day. And if I'm coasting through my day, then I'm either not getting anything accomplished, or I'm getting menial things accomplished that don't actually help me. I'm getting things accomplished that don't actually do anything for me. So, as an example, let's say I get up and I'm like, I've been wanting to make my Magic the Gathering channel work for ages. But now that I'm up, all I want to do is play World of Warcraft. So I do a little bit of things when I'm done on WoW. Like, I might play WoW for 5 hours, get off of and go, wow, I feel really accomplished. I did stuff on WoW. And then I have to ask myself the question, okay, but I woke up telling myself I wanted to work on my Magic the Gathering channel. I wanted to work on my project. What am I doing to help with that? What am I doing to further that? I feel like I accomplished something, but really all I did was procrastinate. If you wake up and you don't actually, set out what you're going to do with your day, you end up coasting through your days and having a lot of aimless days. And sure, sometimes an aimless day feels great. It feels wonderful to just wake up and go, hey, whatever the fuck happens, happens. But for me, I cannot do that, because when I did that, I got more and more frustrated with myself because the things that I wanted to get done by the end of the day didn't happen. Or I would front load my day with all of my enjoyable stuff and then realize at the end of my day, oh shit, the stuff I wanted to do can't happen. Crap. So yeah, that's why spoon theory is important, and that's why I plan out my days. Spoon theory is important because I know at the beginning of my day, these are all things that I understand need to be done in my day, and I should have enough energy to take care of each of them if I don't spend too much time on each of them. But if I decide, hey, I'm going to stream until I get tired, then I get tired and I go, oh shit, I had to take out the trash and that was on my list. Oops. Army Boy says, I do question myself if I sleep throughout the day and realize I haven't done much by dusk. Jamanan says, there are issues with making fun of the guy who doesn't bathe but goes to socialize. WAP's random dysfunction. Whoops random dysfunction? No, no. If you come to be out with people and you have an unwashed ass, just like if somebody breathes in my face and I go, you have two options, back away or take a mint. There is nothing unreasonable, and there has never been anything unreasonable about asking that person, hey, why are you not bathing? Why do your clothes smell like cat pee? If there's a legitimate reason behind it, like they can't do anything about it, or their parents or whatever, there's some backhand reason.
Almost 2
sure,
fucking
maybe.
years that deserves a celebratory
But
UWU.
No. Generally speaking, the dude comes into the card shop with an unwashed ass, I will be the asshole to hand him a stick of deodorant. I'm sorry, no. I do not think there's anything wrong with that. And I think pretending that there is something wrong with that makes me wonder whether somebody washes their ass. Luke says, maybe I should make daily lists, though at most I'm busy like 3 days a week. Sparler says, I should apply that model to my life. I have a lot of things I want to get done, plus it might help me avoid my long list of situational depression or pile of sad shit that I'm repressing. Fair. Razor says, you wash your ass? Yes, it's called taking the loofah and sticking it up your butt. Just checking, do you know what executive dysfunction is? Yes, I have it. I have executive dysfunction. I will sit there and stare at 15 tasks and go, oh shit, which one do you do? Which one do I do? Do you know why I write out lists? I write out... Hey, look, it's me and Saki. I write out lists because I have executive dysfunction. Because I know what will happen if I don't. If I do not write out that list, then by the time the day is over, I will have not done enough. Y'all have watched me executive dysfunction all around the stream before, where I've just gone, I'm going to do 12 things today. I have a thing listed that I need to do, but nah. Like, so, as another example, Razor Storm in the chat hired me to do project manager stuff for him. Because as somebody with executive dysfunction who has to constantly solve mine, I was able to literally just go, okay, here's your project. Give me all the shit you need. I will fix it. What I've learned from this conversation, sir, is definitely wash his onesie. Yeah. Don't be crass, wash your ass. Sarah says, executive dysfunction stuff for myself. I hear you. It sucks. It really does suck. Yeah, it sucks. You want to do everything but the things you know you have to do. You want to do everything but the things that you know that need to be done. That's it. Executive dysfunction sucks. How does the dono thing work? If you hit ! dono, it'll take you to my Stream Elements PayPal link. And if you donate to the stream through that money just goes directly to me, basically. Yeah, procrastination is a huge bitch. It is an asshole. Shadow Wolf says, did you hear my amazing idea of scrubby butt plugs for showering, cleanliness, and pleasure combined? I should make that thing. I should make that. Is the scrubbing part on the inside or the outside part? Because if it's on the inside part, that can cause ruptures. Bartail says, I get sidetracked. I forget what needs to be done. I do too. So write a list. The picosecond that you think that there is something that needs to get done during your day, open up a notes app on your phone, because I know you'll have your phone on you, and put that thing in the list. If you put that thing in the list on your phone, anytime you're like, God, what was I supposed to do today? Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I'm going to let you guys know right now, I forgot about the 3D printer thing until I looked at my list. I forgot about it until I looked at it and went, oh shit, that's a thing I got to do still. Or in my case, I can't do things that I want to or even have to do. And it really how is executive dysfunction different from Asperger's syndrome? Well, for one, Asperger's syndrome isn't a thing. It is just autism spectrum. We've long since moved away from Asperger's syndrome being the way we describe that. As for executive dysfunction, so executive dysfunction is just a thing that people experience, whereas Asperger's syndrome, or more accurately, autism spectrum disorder, if somebody is on the autism spectrum, then they have several of the traits we associate with autism or have the genetic markers we would look at for autism. However, executive dysfunction is simply something that somebody experiences. It is something that somebody deals with all the time. You can be neurotypical and have executive dysfunction. Melody Starflare says, has object permanence issues. If it's not right in front of me, it doesn't exist. Brutus said, had to argue with my dad about this. I have a psych degree. Then Brutus Magnuson, if I have said anything incorrect, please correct me, because I want to make sure that I'm not spreading misinfo, but I'm fairly certain I'm accurate. Said, Smecca says, is there a way to force the list to the front page of the phone? I tend to forget. Yeah, take your list app and put it on the front page of your phone. Said the Unicornian says, let me rephrase here. No matter how much I try to focus on a certain thing, there are times where I just cannot do it, even if it's a thing I really, really like to do. Yeah, and that happens to all of us. That happens to all of us. We all hit that wall where there's something that we really, really want to do, but there's something in the way that stops us. And a lot of times it's literally just our brains going, hey, fucker, that ain't happening. God, I am balding quick. Holy shit. The dude going to Asperger's was a Nazi? Immaterial. Yes, he was. Yes, he was, but that's not the reason that we don't use it. That's an extra reason not to, but it's not the reason we don't use it. The reason we don't use it is there is no distinction that is important enough to move Asperger's as a specific diagnosis away from just autism spectrum disorder. That was back when we used the words high-functioning autistic in the DSM. Fennec says, what did I miss? We've just been talking about spoon theory and executive dysfunction. I thought we stopped using it because it was a dumb name. No, we don't stop using things because they're dumb names. That's not a reason that we do things when it comes to the DSM. Generally speaking. This feels good, I want to do it. Brain, nope, nada. A thing you can do is you can train yourself to reward yourself for doing things that you like. So, as an example, let's say that you eat as a coping mechanism. I do. Do you have any other ideas for lists than executive dysfunction? Yeah. Don't reward yourself unless you did something you were supposed to do. You're just becoming Bruce Willis. So, a thing you can do is you can use rewards. Said I'm in my 30s, have autism, because, again, that's not the word that's used anymore. Legally disabled due to disability. Should I be asking my service coordinator questions? Yeah, probably. I don't see why you wouldn't. If you have a service coordinator, I don't see why you wouldn't ask them questions about your situation. But, as an example, you've got cookies in the fridge, and you know that you can eat a chocolate chip cookie right now, and it tastes delicious when you eat it, and you really want to eat it. And I agree with you. Chocolate chip cookies, 10 out of 10. Also, Axo, thank you for the hydrate. So, you go to the kitchen because you're feeling like having a cookie. What you could do instead is tell yourself, hey, I want that cookie. I really want that cookie. But there's something on my list that I need to do first. So I'm going to complete one of the tasks in my list, and then I'll have a cookie. This is actually shredded wheat, not a cookie, because I can't have sugary cereal, but... Hey, I just quickly want to give a thank you to all of my wonderful patrons who keep this show running. YouTube and Twitch are a pretty bumpy ride at the best of times, and the stability a Patreon provides me is worth more than I can say here. I'd also like to thank each and every one of my $20 and up patrons here, and they would be Red Joker, Britzkrieg, Cameron, Dren, Jemshin, Smiling DM, Poundini, Mabbity Babbity, Naomi, Isaac, Nixie-chan, the Oberon team, Agamotto, Jordan, Ravi, Giuni, Kiratorian, Prisma, all of you, I'm not saying that part, and Starlight. And finally, thank you to everyone else that helps keep this channel alive. While you're here, why not check out another video? And thank you for watching.